When does a fiduciary breach occur in wealth management? Imagine trusting someone with your most valuable assets and then finding out they've taken a wrong turn. That's what a fiduciary breach is all about. It happens when someone in charge of managing assets, like a trustee or guardian, doesn't follow their duty. They might act in their own interest instead of yours or the estate's. A breach occurs when a fiduciary misuses or misappropriates assets. For example, if they use trust money to pay their personal bills or sell estate property and keep the proceeds, that's a breach. It's like stealing from the very people they're supposed to protect. Conflicts of interest are another big reason. If a fiduciary invests trust assets in a way that benefits themselves or their family without telling the beneficiaries, that's a breach. They must fully disclose any conflicts and handle them properly. Negligence also plays a role. If a fiduciary fails to manage assets carefully, like making poor investments or ignoring the need to diversify, they could be breaching their duty. Charging excessive fees without good reason is another sign of negligence. Fiduciaries are expected to act with loyalty and care. If they act in bad faith or favor one beneficiary over another without justification, that's a breach. Not keeping beneficiaries informed about important decisions is also problematic. They need to be transparent and honest. Self-dealing is a common breach. If a fiduciary overpays themselves for services or uses estate property for personal use, they are acting against their duty. These actions harm the estate and beneficiaries. Failing to disclose information is another breach. If a fiduciary doesn't provide timely updates or hide facts about estate management, they violate their obligation to be transparent. Beneficiaries have the right to know how their assets are handled. In elder law and estate cases, the stakes are higher because vulnerable individuals depend on these fiduciaries. If a breach happens, beneficiaries can face financial loss, and the fiduciary might be removed from their position. To avoid breaches, fiduciaries should keep detailed records of all actions, disclose conflicts of interest, manage assets prudently, and communicate regularly with beneficiaries. If a breach is suspected, legal options include asking the court to remove the fiduciary, seek restitution, or pursue damages. In simple terms, a fiduciary breach occurs whenever someone managing assets fails to act loyally, carefully, or transparently, causing harm to the estate or the people they are supposed to protect. It's about making sure those entrusted with others, assets stick to their responsibilities and do right by the beneficiaries.